I don't know when it started, but the night feels like it knows my name. I wake up slow in the same old quiet, same cracked light on the same old wall. Nothing's changed but the way I see it, like I've learned to feel less small. The world still moves like it's never waiting. I just watch it pass me by. Used to chase it like it owed me something. Now I don't even ask why. Time don't heal, it just gets kind and leaves the hurt behind my mind. I'm just a little more than yesterday, a little less lost along the way. Every scar I couldn't erase still feels like mine. I'm just a little more than I was, still breathing, still made of dust, learning how to turn the rust into light. There's a song playing in the distance from a life I almost knew. It fades in like a faded memory, but it still feels somewhat true. I used to think I'd find the answer somewhere loud, I hear it in the silence between who I am and who we are. Nothing gone, nothing new, just the shape of what I knew. I'm just a little more than yesterday, still carrying things I can't explain. But even the way feels changed somehow. Just a little more, that's all. Still standing after every fall. Listen when the silence calls my name. I used to think becoming someone meant becoming new, but maybe it's just learning how to stay with everything you already were. Nothing leaves, it only bends. Every broken line pretends to end, but it returns again as me. I'm just a little more than yesterday, but I don't feel the need to run away. Even the dark has started to stay with me. I'm just a little more, I see. The weight was always part of me, and somehow it lets me be free. gestures like it knows my name. Some places keep the shape of people. Long after they leave. Cafes with chairs turned upside down now, tables bare beneath dim light, coffee stains like little time marks left by night, minutes curling by the window like old plans I never knew. Every room once full of voices, now see through. No arrivals, no parade, just the city softly sway. These are cafes closed to everyone, where conversations come undone. In the silence weighs a ton. These are rooms that still recall every laugh against the wall, even when there's none at all inside. Streetlights spill across the counter like a memory poured too slow. Sugar jars and empty glasses catch the glow. Used to think I had to find here some answer in the air. Now I know some truths stay hidden in an empty chair. Nothing certain, nothing new, just the nights I wander through. These are cafes closed to everyone, where the lonely sit with none, and the hurt don't need to run anymore. These are rooms that softly keep all the things we couldn't speak, till they settle in their sleep at dawn. Maybe places don't miss people. Maybe they just hold the warmth a little longer. Even endings can become a seed. These are rooms where shadows rest, where the tired heart knows best how to wear what's left in peace. The chairs were upside down, but the memories were still standing. Used to push it away. Whatever I felt, I would turn from every feeling like it had no place to stay. Tried to bury every moment that was getting in my way. Every thought would feel too heavy, every night too hard to face. Now I sit and let it find me in its own slow, quiet pace. Time don't rush, it don't care, leaves it all hanging there. I don't fight the feeling now, I let it be. Every part that lives in me, even things I couldn't see, come to light. I don't fight the feeling now, I stay still. Let it move the way it will. Every high and every thrill fades to right. There's a calm inside the darkness that I never knew before. Used to think it meant I lost something. Now it feels like something more. I remember all the running, all the noise I tried to be. Now the silence feels like truth, just sitting next to me. Nothing stays sharp and loud, everything softens down. I don't fight the feeling now, I can see all the man it made of me. Every crack and every plea had its time. I don't fight the feeling now, I don't hide from the things I kept inside. Now they sit there by my side and alive. You spend years trying to control everything, every thought, every emotion. Like if you don't, it'll take over. Then one night, you stop trying and realize it was never against you. Every fear I pushed away, every word I couldn't say, all came back not to stay, just to slowly fade away. I don't fight the feeling now, I just breathe, feel it moving under me. Ain't no place I need to be, but right here. I don't fight the feeling now, I can stand with this life inside my hands. Ain't no need to understand. fighting it no more. Yeah, feels like this morning, felt something new. Same old ceiling, different view. Ain't nothing changed, but something did. Somewhere deep down where I used to live. Spent a long time chasing ghosts, running hard down broken roads. Now I'm standing still for once, and I can feel what matters most. Funny thing about time, it don't speak, it shows you. Feels like my time again, like I can finally breathe, like the weight I carried all these years ain't holding on to me. Feels like my time again, ain't gotta run no more. I've been through the fire long enough, now I know what I'm living for. I still got dreams I ain't seen through, still got songs I ain't sung true, still got miles in these old shoes, still got something left to prove. But it ain't about being young again, ain't about where I've been. It's about right here, right now, in the shape I'm finding. Funny thing about life, it softens if you let it. Feels like my time again, like I finally understand. Every road that broke my heart was leading to this man. Feels like my time again, like I'm right where I belong. Took a while to find my way, but I've been strong all along. I don't need to turn it back, don't need to change a thing, 'cause every scar I carry now taught this heart to sing. It feels like my time again, like I ain't afraid no more, like the light I thought I lost is knocking at my door. Feels like my time again, and I ain't letting go. I done walked through every dark, now I finally know. My time again. don't feel the same now. I used to carry every moment like it had to mean it all. Held it tight against my chest, didn't dare to let it fall. Every word would leave a mark then, every silence cut too deep. Now it passes like the midnight, soft and slow, then back to sleep. Time don't fade, it just bends, turns the sharp into ends. I don't hold it like I did, I let go. All the things I used to know, every high and every low settles down. I don't hold it like I did, I can breathe, feel it loosen inside me. Ain't no need to disagree with it now. There's a shadow in the mirror, but it don't stare back the same. Used to look for who I wasn't, now I don't need a name. I remember all the trying, all the ways I pushed too far. Now I sit inside the quiet, let it be just what we are. Nothing breaks, it just slows, turns into what we know. I don't hold it like I did, I can see every part that's shaped in me, every fault and every plea had its place. I don't hold it like I did, I don't fight what was wrong or what was right. Everything just rests tonight, face to face. You spend years holding on to everything, every word, every feeling. Like if you let go, you'd lose something. Then one night, you loosen your grip and realize nothing important ever leaves. Every piece I held too tight, every wrong I made feel right, all came back, not to stay, just to slowly drift away. I don't hold it like I did, I just stand with this life inside my hands. Ain't no need to understand every turn. I don't hold it like I did, I'm okay. Let it come and let it stay. Everything I couldn't say still gets heard. Yeah, still there. Just lighter now. Soon. memories just don't feel the same now. I used to carry every moment like it had to mean it all. Held it tight against my chest, didn't dare to let it fall. Every word would leave a mark then, every silence cut too deep. Now it passes like the midnight, soft and slow, then back to sleep. Time don't fade, it just bends, turns the sharp into ends. I don't hold it like I did, I let go. All the things I used to know, every high and every low settles down. I don't hold it like I did, I can breathe, feel it loosen inside me. Ain't no need to disagree with it now. There's a shadow in the mirror, but it don't stare back the same. Used to look for who I was, now I don't need a name. I remember all the trying, all the ways I pushed too far. Now I sit inside the quiet, let it be just what we are. Nothing breaks, it just bends, turns the sharp into ends. I don't hold it like I did, I let go. All the things I used to know, every high and every low settles down. I don't hold it like I did, I can breathe, feel it loosen inside me. Ain't no need to disagree with it now. There's a shadow in the mirror, but it don't stare back the same. Used to look for who I was, and now I don't need a name. I remember all the trying, all the ways I pushed too far. Now I sit inside the quiet, let it be just what we are. Nothing breaks, it just slows, turns into what we know. I don't hold it like I did, I can see every part that shaped in me, every fall.
Yeah, let it fade. Morning light across the window, feels like something new is here. There's a calm inside the silence, like the storm has disappeared. I've been holding on the echoes of a life I used to know. Now I feel them slowly slipping, soft and slow. Funny how time knows just when to heal. I'm letting yesterday fade into the wind. Even after all the pain, through the storm I found my way again. Some hearts break, some hearts mend, but it don't end. I'm letting yesterday fade into the wind, and I feel alive. Got that rhythm in my breathing, like a steady, calm and true. Windows open, wind is singing, you're breaking through. It's the way you stand beside me, like you never lost your faith. Every moment feels a little more like grace.
let it go. Feels so right. Yeah, I'm free. I don't fight it anymore. Whatever it is, I just let it come. There's a weight inside my breathing, but it don't feel like before. Used to press against my chest, now it just rests there, nothing more. I don't try to name the feeling, don't need words for what it is. There's a kind of quiet knowing in a night like this. Time moves through like it should, takes the bad, leaves the good. Let it settle in me, nice and slow. All the things I used to hold, every truth I didn't know finds its place. Let it settle in me. I don't hide from the tears I kept inside. Now they fall and then they dry without a trace. There's a shadow on the ceiling, dancing soft with passing light. Used to fill me up with questions, now it keeps me company tonight. I remember chasing meaning like it lived somewhere ahead. Now I feel it in the stillness, in the words I never said. Nothing stays sharp and clear, everything softens here. Let it settle in me. I can see every part I used to be, still alive inside of me, just change form. Let it settle in me. I don't run from the man that I've become. All the pieces come undone and reborn. You'll stop long enough to feel everything without pushing it away, without trying to fix it, and realize it was never too much. It was just waiting. Every hurt I tried to hide, every truth I set aside, all came back, not to break, just to bend and slowly fade. Let it settle in me. I'm alright with the dark and with the light. Everything I feel tonight is just real. Let it settle in me. I can just let it settle. Ain't gotta move, ain't gotta change. Just be. Back again. Guess some things still know the way. I got lines where youth once lived now, silver dust where dark hair stayed, hands that shake when mornings find me, but they still know how to pray. Coffee cooling by the window, same old chair, same street below. Funny how the world keeps moving while an old man learns it slow. Time don't rush, it just remains, painting wisdom over pain. Same moon, new lines on my face, still shining on this little place. Every loss I had to trace brought me through. Same moon, same midnight sky, still watching while the years roll by. And I ain't asking why, like I used to do. There's a box of letters upstairs, tied with ribbons, stained with years. Names I whisper to the silence, words still soft inside my ears. Used to think love had an ending, like a song cut off too soon. Now I know it keeps on humming, low and deep beneath the moon. Nothing leaves, it only turns into memories that softly burn. Same wound, old roads in my chest, some were wild and some were blessed. Some just taught me how to rest when they broke. Same moon, I see it plain. Joy and sorrow share one name. Every sun and every rain made this soul. I spent years trying to become someone else. Now, I'm just grateful to have become myself. Every door that wouldn't stay, every heart that walked away, left a space, the light came through. That's the truth. Same moon, and here I stand, less in need two hands, still enough. Same moon, soft silver glow on the man I came to know. And for once, I'm moving slow out of love. Same moon, new lines, good life. Hands ain't fast no more. But they still know what to hold. Morning takes a little longer. Buttons fight these fingers now. Stairs and me got our own history. Still, we work it out somehow. I don't curse the slower rhythm. There was time I burned too wild. Now I move like rain on windows, soft enough to hear my mind. Age don't steal, it rearranges, leaves your soul, but shifts the changes. Slow hands, steady heart tonight. Less fire, maybe better light. Every wrong turn, every fight brought me home. Slow hands, steady heart inside. No more need to run or hide. What survived the years survive for a reason. There's a woman in my memory, laughing somewhere down the hall. Some loves leave like thunder leaving, still their echo warms the wall. Used to think if things were ending, then the story must be through. Now I know some chapters linger long after the last page moves. Nothing gone that mattered true. Some things stay by changing you. Slow hands, I raise this glass to the nights that didn't last, to the pain I thought would pass, but taught me grace. Slow hands, steady chest, got a little ache, got a little rest, and that feels richer than the best days I knew. Funny, when I was young, I wanted power. Now, I just want peace and a chair that don't creak. Every promise, every bruise, every time I had to choose, made a man who finally sees simple things. Slow hands, steady
Just this breath and gentle light by my side. Slow hands, steady heart, still enough.
Some streets never wake up. They just pretend when the sun comes. Street lights hum above the pavement, like old thoughts that never sleep. Every window holds a shadow, trying something it can't keep. Rain has polished all the corners of the names I used to know. Nothing here is really moving, just glowing low. No direction, no parade, just the city half decayed. These are streets that forget the morning, where the night keeps softly forming. Every loss without a warning into light. These are streets that don't explain why peace can walk beside the pain, why the cold can feel like rain on fire. Taxi headlights cross the silence and dissolve beyond the bend, like apologies that reached too late and couldn't mend. Used to think I had to leave here, find a sky that felt more clean. Now I know the same old darkness lies between. Nothing's certain, nothing new, just the road I wander through. These are streets that forget the morning, still the heart keeps slowly warming to the ache it's been ignoring for years. These are streets that know my pace, every scar upon my face, and they never turn away from me. Maybe dawn was never coming to save me. Maybe the night was teaching me how to stay. That forget the morning, but I don't need another warning. Even sorrow can be forming into grace. These are streets where shadows rest, where the tired heart knows best how to carry what is left with peace. The sun can come if it wants. The night already knows me.
Yeah. Still moving forward. There's a wind that keeps on calling, like it knows my name by heart. I've been walking through the echo of every falling part. Every mile I thought was wasted still led somewhere I belong. Even when I lost direction, I was never gone. Funny how time knows where to begin. The road that never let me go, that's where I found my way. After all the nights of wandering, I still see today. Some hearts break, some hearts mend, but they rise again. The road that never let me go won't end. I don't fear the empty silence like I used to in the past. Every step I took in darkness still didn't last. Now the weight is slowly fading, like it never was mine to hold. And the story I was writing starts to unfold. Funny how pain turns into flame. The road that never let me go, even through the rain. After all the broken moments, there's no more change. Some dreams fade, some remain, but they don't fade in vain. The road that never let me go stays the same. I don't need to see ahead, just a step I can't believe. There's a quiet kind of wisdom in the air I breathe. Every scar becomes a compass, every loss becomes a sign, and the road I thought would lead me still is mine. The road that never let me go, even in the dark. After all the silent battles, there's a steady spark. Some hearts fall, some hearts rise, but they don't say goodbye. The road that never let me go is my life. Still here, still free.
They just keep the night inside. The glass still holds a faded outline of where the rain once ran. Nothing here is asking questions. Nothing needs a plan. Streetlights bend across the surface like old thoughts across my mind. Never clear but never hidden, just another kind. No horizon, no escape, just reflections out of shape. These are windows that keep the night inside, where every memory learns to hide, not in darkness, just beside the light. These are windows that never explain why some peace arrives with pain, why the loss still leaves a stain that shines. There's a shadow in the corner moving, but it don't belong to fear. It just shifts with passing headlights, then disappears. Used to think I had to leave here, find a sky that felt more true. Now I watch the night stay with me like it always knew. Nothing broken, nothing new, just the world half seen through. These are windows that keep the night inside, where even silence changes sides, and the truth no longer hides from me. These are windows that softly stay long after the dark turns gray, holding what I couldn't say for years. Maybe I never needed another view. Maybe I just needed to see through what was already here. These are windows that keep the night inside, but it doesn't feel like I'm denied. It feels like something open wide in me. These are windows that never close, where the deepest quiet grows, and somehow the old pain knows to rest. The night stayed in the glass, and I stayed with it. Some windows don't open to the morning. They just keep the night inside.